One very important step in any creative process is the gathering of ideas and creative raw materials that can be used by an artist and a designer during the course of a creative project or brief. This step is often called the research stage, or the information gathering stage, or the preparation stage. The name is not really important. This information gathering can happen for different people in many different ways. Sometimes the research can be done in a very focused, direct way, but it can also be a very unconscious, unfocused process. Let me explain what I mean here. For many artists and writers, you could say that every minute of every day is preparation and research. Every place they travel to, every person they see on the bus or on the street, every colour they see, every smell they notice, every sound or piece of conversation or story that they hear. Every one of these things can be stored away in an artist or writer's mind and can be used in a future creative project. This is why people say that it is so important for artists and writers to be observant, to be always noticing things in their lives. This is also why it is important for artists and designers to have a small notebook or sketchbook that they can take with them every day, so they can record interesting ideas immediately. Artists will also often visit art galleries to see exhibitions by different artists. Writers will often read books by other writers. All of these things will provide possible inspiration and ideas for future projects. Of course, research is not always as unconscious as this. Many creative people will do specific and focused research for a specific creative project. A designer is different in some ways to a writer or an artist or a musician. Many writers, artists and musicians will produce books or paintings or songs that interest them, that catch their imagination. Creative work can be quite free for them. However, designers very often will be given a specific task that they need to accomplish. They will very often be given a detailed brief by their client or by their employer. A fashion designer might have to design a range of mid-price summer wear for 15 to 18-year-old Chinese girls. A graphic designer might have to design a logo for a company that is trying to completely transform its image. For projects like this, it is very important for a designer to do a lot of specific, directed research at the very beginning of their creative process. This research will be very important in deciding if the final product will be successful or not. Let's take a look at what form the research might take. The fashion designer who has to design the range of summer wear might decide to begin by doing some research into the target market. They might look at what trends are popular with young Chinese girls. They might carry out some analysis of social media posts and popular trending fashion styles on Weibo or Weixin. They might explore popular color trends. They might gather information on what the most popular celebrities with this age group are wearing. All of this research will give the designer valuable information when it comes to finding the best creative direction to take for the project. The research stage is vital. It is a similar story with the graphic designer who is designing the new logo for the company. They might want to research some of the negative attitudes people might hold towards the company and its old logo. They might want to look at previous successful examples where a company changed its logo and managed to effectively rebrand itself. They might want to research the company very thoroughly in order to investigate aspects of the company that might be highlighted in an effective new logo and corporate identity. In summary, this research or preparation stage is vital for all creative processes and for all creative people. As we have seen, this stage can be unconscious. Creative people need to be always aware of everything around them, because everything that we see and hear and touch and experience in life can maybe be used as an idea for or an inspiration for some future creative project. However, there are also much more specific and directed methods of research, and these are vitally important for both fashion and graphic designers, no matter what kind of brief they are working on. The designer will need to look for and find specific ideas and information that can be useful for them when they develop their idea further in the later stages of the creative process. The important point here is that creative ideas never come from zero. They never just spring into life from nothing. They are almost 100% of the time the result of some idea or inspiration that is in the creator's mind from some other source. The action of gathering together in your brain loads and loads of ideas, impressions, experiences, stories, songs, movies, anything at all can be regarded as the research or preparation stage for any creative process.